After seeing my last video, a friend of mine commented, sabi niya, "Pre, why don't you feature more guns on the channel? Baka sakaling mas lumaki ang audience mo." Actually, that's a nice thought. Kaya lang, although guns have been a big part of my life, my shooting career started about 2002 when I won the championship in a level 2 IPSC competition. And back in the day, and up until now, I've been sponsored. So, yung ginamit ko na 1911 during the level 2 match was actually sponsored by Armscore. And since then, parating ganon. So, what happens is, I actually milk the opportunity every time I'm in the range. So, yung amo ko dati, meron siyang mga gamit. And he would gladly lend me one. And so, sinusulit ko lang naman yung pagkakataon on the range. That's what shooting is to me. And apart from shooting guns, I also do the slingshot and some traditional weapons like axe throwing and knife throwing. Medyo kailangan ko pa mag-practice sa archery. It's something that I have yet to master. I'd like to be as good with it as I am with the slingshot. Pero wala pa tayong pagkakataon na mag-practice ulit ng archery. At any rate, yun na nga yung sinasabi ko eh. Manila Sentinel is, or I would like to present Manila Sentinel as a comprehensive survivalist channel. Ibig sabihin, hindi lang baril, hindi lang shooting ang mapapanood dito, but a wide variety of information. I'd like to be able to share skills and knowledge that I've learned in the field. Hindi lang yung kinopya ko sa ganitong prepper, kinopya ko sa ganitong tao, etc. Kasi may mga content creator na ganon, na pulot dito, pulot doon, tas ipipresent niya as his own. Or makikita nyo naman sa kilos pa lang kung totoong prepper nga siya or hindi. But the point being, there's a big difference din kasi between collectors and shooters. And I say this kasi parati pag may nakakakilala sa akin, "Pare, di ba mahilig ka sa baril?" My answer would always be, hindi ako mahilig sa baril, mahilig ako mag-shoot. It's the act of shooting that I love more than just the guns. And parang sa knives din yan or sa EDC lifestyle, I don't have a lot of tools on me simply because nakuha ko na, to my mind, nakuha ko na yung mga gusto kong gamit. And I'm all set with that. Unfortunately kasi, YouTube is an environment where sellers thrive. Ibig sabihin, mas maraming nagbebenta ng gamit kaysa yung mga aktual na gumagamit ng mga gamit na yun. Whether it's a new knife, a new gun, a new camera, or whatever. Parang that reminds me noon na, di ba mahilig ka sa camera? Actually, hindi ako mahilig sa camera. Mahilig ako sa photography, mahilig ako sa video. So, I'm more concerned with the process rather than the tools with which to use for that process. And it doesn't matter to me kung entry level lang yung camera ko as long as I get to shoot. Yun naman yung importante sa akin. The part where you get to shoot. And it's the same with guns and slingshots, knives and axes. So para sa akin, pare-pareho lang lahat ng yan. Wala rin naman kasing pinag-iba yan sa prepping or survival na panay na lang ang pakita mo ng gamit pero hindi ka naman marunong gumamit. Yun yung similarity or yun yung parallelism na sinasabi ko. In the EDC, in the shooting, in the photographic community, people are so concerned with getting the latest gear, dapat merong bago, or like sa photography, ang trend naman ngayon is bumabalik naman sila sa umpisa, which is bumibili sila ng mga cameras na luma, film cameras, or even the DSLRs with the CCD sensor. So, trends lang lahat ng mga bagay. And you have to realize also na in the Philippines, our gun laws state or the government dictates kung ilan lang ang pwede kang magkaroon na baril. So what's the point in looking at over 100 guns kung hindi mo naman sila mabibili, 'di ba? What's the point? Parang naglalaway ka na lang. Yun na lang ba ang gagawin mo? And for another, I see no point in owning so many guns. And I'd like to make it clear na hindi ako anti-gun, okay? The point is, aanhin mo ang napakaraming gamit. Kasi parang sinabi mong aanhin mo ang napakaraming camera or napakaraming motor, napakaraming bisikleta or kotse. 'Di ba? Paano yung maintenance nun? Paano yung paggasolina halimbawa, 'di ba? For me kasi napakalungkot kung hindi mo magagamit yung lahat ng 10 camera mo. 'Di ba? I would rather have 1 or 2 cameras that I use every single time rather than have an entire closet full of cameras na hindi ko naman nagagamit, or maluluma lang yung gamit simply because hindi ko na nailalabas. So it's the same with any hobby, whether it's knives, whether it's guns, whether it's cameras, pare-pareho lahat yan, di ba? Sayang yung gamit kung hindi mo nagagamit. And what do you need 100 cameras for? Di ba? What do you need 100 knives for or 100 guns for? Di ba? Kung hindi mo naman na ilalabas lahat, hindi mo naman na ipopotok lahat, hindi mo naman na shoot lahat. So sayang lang din, sayang yung investment, sayang yung gamit. And one thing I would like to emphasize is, like as a photographer, I have a favorite camera, and ang sarap kasi nung feeling na lagi mo siyang hawak, lagi mo siyang nailalabas, lagi mo siyang nagagamit. I think I would feel the same kind of joy if I had a gun. Mas gugustuhin ko yung meron akong nag-iisa na mastered ko na siya. I know practically how it works. I know how to make it work if ever magka-problema. And I can maintain it, I can feed it, and I can take it out on the range all the time. Because that's what's more important to me. If we're talking about guns, mas importante sa akin yung range time kesa yung napakarami mong gamit. Ni minsan naman hindi ka namin nakitang pumutok. And when it comes to featuring firearms, I've featured a handful of firearms in the past on this channel. Nag-review na tayo ng mga, I think, a few pistols and a few revolvers on the channel, but that's about it. I talked more about shooting and how to use a revolver or how to use an auto pistol rather than just papakita ko lang, iyayabang ko lang. Parang bata eh. That's so childish. Parang, uy, may bago akong laruan. Wala kayo nun, di ba? And think about this. Ang hirap makarelate sa mga channels that feature a lot of products simply because, for one, ang natural instinct ng tao is gugustuhin mong bilhin, gugustuhin mong magkaroon ng ganong klaseng gamit. But since you don't have the means for it, para ano pa, di ba? Pinaparusahan mo lang sarili mo, naglalaway ka lang. But like I said in the last video, people are more aspirational. So, pinapanood na lang nila. Kumbaga, window shopping na lang, tanaw-tanaw na lang, laway-laway na lang. And that's why YouTube channels like those that feature a lot of products will be more popular than Manila Sentinel, 'di ba? Kasi dito information lang naman eh. Dito pawang katotohanan lang naman ang pinag-uusapan natin. And that's not very interesting to some people. And you know, that's the ugly truth. Going back, meron kasing mga channels or merong mga content creators who profess that they've been shooting for a really long time. Pero pag nakita mo humawak, yung grip pa lang, alam mo na kagad na sablay eh. May kilala ako isang YouTuber na ganun, or guntuber, sabihin na natin, di ba? Manayang feature niya ng bagong products, I would guess, lahat yun sa kanya, di ba? Ang dami na niyang baril. Pero pag nakita mo siyang pumutok, wala ang kakwenta-kwenta, even though he says na matagal na siya nag-iipsik, matagal na siyang nasa competition scene, but you know, wala pa rin kakwenta-kwentang pumutok. So, nakakalungkot. And, you know, for me, that gets to me. Parang sayang yung opportunity ng mga taong yon. They have the access to the range, they have the guns, they have the ammunition. And yet, hindi nila sinasamantala yung pagkakataon na meron silang opportunity to shoot. And for me, that's very important. So like in the past, yung boss ko meron siyang gamit, papahiram niya sa akin. And therefore, ako naman, sasamantalahin ko talaga. Hindi yung putok lang ng putok. I would dedicate myself to do like a dot torture test. Yan yung laging cold start ko. And then I'll do exercises for myself to better myself at shooting. And I've had over the decades, over the years, I've had the opportunity to shoot so many types of firearms. So andyan yung nakahawak na tayo kahit paano ng MP5, MP5K, shotguns, rifles, ARs. Napakaswerte ko in that sense. And so, pag ako binigyan ng opportunity, uy, subukan mo tong baril ko. Eh di, syempre, go. Diba? Sayang yung pagkakataon. And when you do that, you take advantage of the opportunity to do live fire. It's easy to do dry fire, diba? Kahit wala ka namang hawak, pwede ka mag dry fire. Pero the range time is gold para sa akin. Ginto talaga yung opportunity to be in the range and therefore make the most out of it. So, my point is really simple. Kesa mag-concentrate kayo dun sa gamit, I would rather you concentrate on the process, the act of shooting, rather than just concentrate on the guns. Kasi, wala eh. Diba? Kukwento lang sa'yo, uy, maganda yung baril ko. Uy, maganda yung knife ko. Uy, maganda yung camera ko. Pero kung wala, hindi mo naman hawak, wala ka naman hawak na ganon. Paano na? And I think that's what people have to realize over time, na it's okay not to have the cool toys. Diba? I don't have the cool toys, but siguro naman I would dare any average gun owner in a shoot-off. Hindi naman. Medyo mayabang ako, pero you know, yung average gun owner kasi pupunta sa range yan, puputok lang yan, di ba? Static target. But me, I've had the opportunity to shoot competition. I've had the opportunity to train in defensive handgun skills. So, medyo varied na yung shooting disciplines na alam ko. So, how did I get to be that proficient? It's because pag kami pagkakataon, sinasamantala ko. Hindi yung maglalaway na lang ako sa gun show or manonood na lang ako ng YouTube videos ng mga, you know, kumbaga you're just dreaming of things. People have to realize, whether it's in the survival, in the shooting, in the photography, or whatever hobby they're into, na napaka-importante ng skill. Sobrang importante ng skill. Because if you had the skill, like for example, right now, if you hand me any pistol or any rifle or any shotgun, chances are I'll be able to use it. So, hindi yun yabang. That's a fact. That actually comes from not having gone through a formal education. Yung mga nakakilala sa akin, alam nila na hindi ako high school graduate. So, I've had to learn things. I've had to be a good learner, hindi yung good student. Anything that I come across that I'm interested in, pinag-aaralan ko yan. So, it goes the same with shooting. I learned from back in the day, the best shooters back in the day in the early 2000s. So, sila yung nagturo sa akin ng mga iba't ibang skills. And, you know, I took that to heart na kahit na nasa bahay ako, kahit wala akong gamit, nagda-dry fire ako. So, kahit paano, if I seem like I know what I'm doing, it's because I've trained myself to be that way. Hindi lang yung, oh, yung ganda na itong baril na to, yung ganda ng baril na to. Hindi po tayo ganon. Hindi ako nagko-concentrate sa gamit lang. Hindi ako nagko-concentrate sa laruan lang. I'm more concerned with the skill rather than the equipment. And that's a point that I'd like to drive across, whether it's the EDC practice, whether it's the survival practice, whether it's the shooting. Pinaka-importante yung skill, hindi yung equipment. So, yeah, like I said, if that does not make this channel popular, okay lang, di ba? As long as yung natitirang mga nanonood sa akin, nakakaintindi at kumbaga nagkakaintindihan kami ng audience ko, then that's fine with me. And by the way, nabawasan na naman tayo na subscriber. 833 na lang tayo ngayon. Last time 834 eh. So 833 na lang ngayon. Hindi ko alam siguro. Can you imagine? Nag-effort pa sila na mag-unsubscribe. I cannot imagine how one person does that. So, nag-effort pa talaga sila mag-unsubscribe. Medyo mahirap gawin yun kasi hahanapin mo pa kung kanino ka nakasubscribe bago ka mag-unsubscribe, diba? So, medyo may konting effort. So, okay. Salamat mga gunggong na nag-unsubscribe kayo. Anyway, yeah. So, that's been the long and the short of it. This has been Absobando for Manila Sentinel. Raw, be a shooter, not a collector.
Runway 100, maintain runway heading, climb 3,000 feet, runway 13, clear for immediate takeoff.